The end of the year brought a lackluster performance for the latest adaptation of The Color Purple, a musical that blew audiences away when it opened on Christmas Day but then saw numbers dramatically fall as its theater run continues. 0.87%. That's the critics' score for The Color Purple on Rotten Tomatoes, lower than its 95% audience score. Both critics and audiences rated the latest movie higher than the original film version of the 1982 book, which was first adapted in 1985 by Steven Spielberg and received 11 Academy Award nominations. AMC Theatres was forced to issue an apology after news broke that a civil rights leader was escorted out of a screening of The Color Purple for bringing his own chair to the theater. The Reverend William J. Barber II, a former president of North Carolina's NAACP state chapter, uses the special chair for an arthritic disability called ankylosing spondylitis, which causes joint and ligament inflammation in the spine. Barber was at a North Carolina screening for the film with his 90-year-old mother last week when police were called to the theater after an argument with employees. Barber voluntarily left the theater, using two canes, NBC News reported, after police arrived. He can be seen in a now viral video clip explaining to theater employees that he's used the chair in question at Broadway shows and in the White House. The 2023 box office managed to hit the $9 billion mark just before the end of the year, multiple outlets reported. An overall rough year for box office sales, film delays and several surprise flops had some analysts concerned the industry wouldn't hit the milestone, an important one on the journey back to pre-COVID sales, and Hollywood is preparing for an expected tough 2024. Early projections for the 2024 box office have studio executives forecasting an $8 billion draw due to productions and release delays brought by the 2023 writers and actors strikes. One studio executive told The Hollywood Reporter the 2024 release calendar is a disaster, with potential hits like Captain America, Brave New World, the live-action remake of Snow White, and Avatar 3 Inches pushed to 2025. A few early 2024 releases could make waves. Delayed due to the actors and writers strikes of 2023, potential blockbuster hits premiering in the first half of the new year include Dune, Part 2, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and A Quiet Place, Day 1. Most big-name franchise films, like Deadpool 3, Transformers 1, Venom 3, and Marvel's Kraven the Hunter, won't debut until the second half of 2024.